Alright guys, my name is Carl Mavosi and welcome to RE4, and we're going to be doing it on professional difficulty instead of normal. And I haven't unlocked any of the special costumes except from the RPD one, the real police dude as I call him. Because if we unlock the second special, it's just Ashley in Knight's armor. And it makes the whole game a little bit more easier, whereas rather have it hard. But anyway, we're just gonna hit this play button and we're gonna start the new game, hopefully. And I'm actually sat here with my partner, Cole. She's never actually played this game, which I really want to see her play it, because she actually managed to complete re8, which hopefully
Resident
sometime in this
Evil
week
4.
complete it, together again. But yeah, we're going normal costume. We've already got the special unlocked. You unlock that after you completed normal.
1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Jeez, who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
So guys, at the very start of the game, we can get our first treasure by shooting one of these birds. Now it's the second one here, and the reason I class it as a treasure is because if you go into inventory and go to keys and treasures, it pops up as that. It's not worth anything really. It's worth like 3,000 P1000 in the game, but I still class it as a treasure, so there you go. Pretty much. But yeah, it's just in the inventory screen, the treasures. You can examine it and see how much it is and stuff. But it's very small round, but it's really good to have. And yeah, there's quite a lot of cutscenes at the start of the game, which is kind of bad. But you know, it's RE4. It's probably one of the best Resi games you can get. But yeah, I'm just breaking the window there in this box to get the money. And there'll be another cutscene as soon as we go into this cabin.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? Lárgate, cabrón.
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze. I said freeze.
So all I gotta do is kill this guy. Usually I just knife him because I'm just wasting ammo here. But I am gonna run up the stairs. Now there is a trick to killing two of the enemies by shooting them through the window, and it's usually what I do. Saves a little bit of ammo. But roundly I'm just going to run through this and run past most of the enemies, so I'm not wasting ammo for the next part where we actually go against Dr. Salador. Probably one of my favourite sort of like enemies in the game. They literally can one hit kill you, same with Wars, I think they're called. I forgot what they're called, they're like bug people and they're fucking annoying. That's what it is. But there is some ammo up here if you want to collect it and stuff. But this is the window I usually shoot out of. And you can jump out of it if you want. And there is another reason why I broke the window down the bottom. And if you're doing it this way, where you're shooting them through the window like these two enemies, the third lost will come through the cabin when you jump through the window. And it just makes it a whole lot more easier. And at the moment for like this sort of like thing, I'm just shooting them in the legs and then knifing them because it's actually reserves quite a lot of ammo. And if you're playing on professional, you definitely have to use a lot of ammo in the game. But I've actually witnessed someone on YouTube themselves, like Dante Ravioli, I think it was. He actually played this game without using any ammo at all, and it was actually quite interesting. It was a good video, actually. And I enjoy my like charmed videos as well. And hopefully, my partner Cole's doing a challenge video of like 100 babies in The Sims or something. I think it's that, and I'm doing Fallout 4 challenge, but I don't know what sort of challenge I want to do for Fallout 4 yet. I haven't really planned it out. But anyway, we're just following the road now. There is a cabin to the right where you can save, but I don't see there's literally no point saving in this chapter. It is a very short chapter, and it's just a really easy chapter to get through. And I know a few tricks and tips, but this bird up here on the post, it will drop a grenade, and it is very useful for the next part when we go against Dr. Salvador. And you can save this wolf, or you can leave him. He comes helpful in another chapter, but in this chapter he's very helpful in the farm area, because he'll chase some chickens and they spawn eggs, which you can either use for health or sell them. But at the moment, I'm going to explain a little bit about how health works in this game. If you look at the bottom right of our screen where the ammo is the green bar, and at the very top of the green bar there is a white line, a thick white line, and that is our maximum health at the moment. So if I was to combine a green and a red together, that will fully restore my health. But if I combine a red, yellow and green, it will extend the bar and give us a little bit more health. And it's actually kind of stupid how they didn't explain that in the game. But here we are, we're just running across. And there is a cabin over here to the left, and if you're very lucky, you can actually dodge one of the enemies and just collect all the ammo and pitas or whatever you want to get. And it can be a bit of a piss take because you will take a little bit of damage, but to be fair, you actually collect a lot more health in professional mode than you do in like easy. So yeah, here's one of the enemies. Usually I just shoot him in the foot and then kick him, rob all the shit, get the fuck out of there. You know, it's Leon. He's like, that twat, he hit me. He fucking hit me. But yeah, there's gonna be another mini cutscene here where we'll look through binoculars. Now I found this bit really stupid, how Capcom gave us a player's manual. Now you can pause the game and go into the manual, but I thought it was stupid. They should have just given us player manual 2 at the very start of the game, or just classed it as player manual 1. It's just ridiculous. But I'm not going to read through it. I'm not going to fucking explain what you need to do. It's Resident Evil 4. By now, my niece, who's like 2 years old, has already played this game. That's how old it is, and also how common people play this game. Whereas I'm hopefully doing re8, which I really enjoyed that one actually. I have a few videos up, but I find that most of my videos were shit. Like, literally shit. Because for some reason, if you're recording on Xbox with a USB, you can go up to an hour, but it doesn't tell you when the video's stopped. So, like, when I was recording re8, I had to stop it at ridiculous parts, so you didn't, like, some of them I missed, or some I didn't. Like items and shit, and it was just ridiculous, to be honest. But here's the basic village area, which is not one of the hardest parts, but you can survive this part by just running around for 6 minutes. You gotta wait 6 minutes. It's a bit like re5, where like you're going against Albert Wesker, and he's like, you've got 8 minutes of this time. You know, it's just that. I usually just go to this cabin and break open the lock and then I go back up to where the shotgun is before the cutscene, grab the shotgun, and if you break that lock before you go to the cutscene, it actually makes it a lot more easier. Now, the shotgun is your best friend at this part, and there's a lot of the lost Ganados or whatever you want to fucking call them. I've forgotten the names of them already, even though I've played this game like 40 times. I keep forgetting the names. But here's the cutscene where we get Dr. Seldor. I don't know, but it's weird because I did watch a guy do a glitch as well. I've been watching a lot of Resident Evil 4 glitches. Not because I need to do them, but it's just a little bit of fun. Everyone knows the Ditman glitch, which is where you use the striker, you aim it, and then quickly go into your inventory, grab another weapon, and you can run like fucking Sonic. I'm telling you, my girlfriend's like Sonic. She goes for a shower, takes her 2 minutes, and she's out. And she does everything. I mean, washes her hair and everything. But well, it's like it when she makes a cup of tea, half of it goes on the fucking pot. But anyway, I'm supposed to take this really serious, but at the moment, because it's a pre-recorded fucking video, I don't give a shit. So I'm just gonna ramble on about bollocks and like I normally do.
Yeah, just over every cutscene.
Yeah, like. To be honest, like, I've seen these cutscenes so many times. Even I know it word by word. Like, literally know it word by word. Yeah, I could tell you the whole fucking game. It's...
I know, you never shot the hell.
Why are you butting in? Stop butting in. But yeah, here I'm just using shotgun grenades. You pick up a lot of pitas, which is the gold in the game. But if you do manage to kill Dr. Saldor here, you get 10,000 pitas, which is very useful for like buying and upgrading your weapons, which mainly is what you're meant to do in Reza. But perfectly honest, with the shotgun at the start of the game, it is very useful either way. You can get headshots with one bullet if you aim it correctly, but I'm shit at aiming, so you know, just leave it to it, you know. But most of the time, you know, I'm getting bored of my own commentary already. Yeah, I look at myself in the mirror and just go, I look in the mirror, what do I see? A fat motherfucker staring back at me. That's pretty much me. Yes, I look like Homer Simpson. And act like Homer Simpson. Donut. Anyway, what's it?
No.
What's the fucking Rizzlers then?
Got
This cutscene's on, and you're saying I'm talking through the fucking cutscene. I need to walk the fag, man. This is stressing me out. I'm telling you. You know, I went to the shop for a fucking milkshake, came back with a fucking energy bar because I need that bastard.
You come back with my milkshake and 2 boxes of coffee after I asked you to get one.
One milkshake and coffee, yeah. Ow! Ow! Abuse already. I didn't even fucking do it. Right, they're gonna hear it. I'm sorry, guys. It's her fault. Like, just don't.
I will front door your kneecap.
Don't let your missus watch you commentary at all. Because she just sits there and takes the piss. Even when I'm playing games, she comes
Even
up
when you're
and...
taking a shit, it's not gonna go.
Hello!
Just like, can I come in?
Yeah, babe, I've got Ben Franklin in the toilet. Do you want to see it? You would as well.
You would actually offer me.
Well, I'm not that disgusting, thanks.
Yeah, mate, then you said the other day that you've got to take a picture and send it.
Has
You didn't have a
anyone-
phone, so you'd be taking the picture on my phone to send it to me.
No, I'll be taking a picture of my toes.
No,
Twinkle,
you're
twinkle.
the type of person that would take a picture of your face, spread it, and set it in my phone screen. My phone wallpaper.
That is just weird.
But you're weird, so it's alright.
It's alright, we all know you like baked beans on your toes and you like to suck them.
Shut up.
But
No.
and why is it every time I'm with you I just can't take any commentary serious? Like you just stare at me and
No,
I just
Ken, what
like,
is you get you come on the Ken, what is you get you're dashing banter off of me.
call it banter.
I was about to say you're dashing good looks, but you're not my son, so that would make sense.
Well, for one, I'm not good looking.
Shut
I've
up.
just told everyone, well, like, I'm a fat bastard. A fat bastard!
Wait till you finish this speech, I swear.
And, like, I just look like Homer Simpson's twin.
No, you look like Shaun the Sheep with your curly ass hair and your facial hair.
Shaun the Sheep's my son. True fact. Anyway, let's shut up about that. Why the fuck? No.
You look like Shaun the Sheep. Why is that in there? You just farted, it was like,
No.
you freak.
What?
You're a freak.
Why would
Cause you're a freak.
freak my baby? Damn it. I forgot how it goes. Anyway, I'm supposed to be taking this stream serious and I can't.
Yeah, serious. I told you.
You should have seen my old videos.
You should have seen.
I was like an old man when it came to it. But maybe like I took my old channel more serious because after watching like the way Mr. G Star commented, which everyone pretty knows, all my friends and you know that Mr. G Star 321 is one of my
let's be
favourite.
real, if he was a female, you'd ban. Even if
Damn
he
right.
isn't a female, you'd still ban.
Damn right, he's a sexy bastard. Actually, he's never been on camera, which is weird. And
I guarantee he's on Instagram where he shows his face up.
Well,
I can imagine him being ginger.
I don't even think he has it.
I
like-
can imagine him being ginger. I reckon he's a ginger. He
No,
washes his hair out.
no, the thing is he's Australian. Which to be honest, I didn't realise he was Australian until he
He
came.
sounded me from New Zealand.
Hmm.
Then Australia.
Well, he actually sounded like he was from, like, not Newcastle, but nearer to where Newcastle is.
When I first heard him, I did think he'd sound like. And then after I started watching him a bit, when you were sleeping moments, he was actually playing Cry Field.
Yeah,
You
which
left it
is
on.
yeah.
And
Cry of Fear is a great game.
he was just sitting talking, and the minute I listened to him, I was like, he's Australian.
But that's what I mean. Like,
Anyway, I think my picture thinks so. Yeah. Probably should have to talk about that.
But like, I watched him. He was like probably one of the first YouTubers I watched, and it all started because I was playing Mortal Kombat Deception,
Who was the first YouTuber you've ever subscribed to?
Mr. D-Star, and
Mine was well.
AVDN, James Ralph. Like, James Ralph is just great.
That's saying you put me into all sorts now.
Well, the thing is, like, I like a lot of YouTubers, but like I like the Easter egg ones and stuff like that. Like excellent. Eggheader and stuff like that, and I like She-Bears, I like Slippy Slides, I like Mr. Juice, obviously, AVGN, Mitten Squad, I like them. I like a lot of YouTubers, but they're the ones who inspired me to do like proper commentary videos and walkthroughs and stuff. So very enjoyable watching them sort of people, and then them inspiring you to do your own shit, which basically is like my channel started off like that. So, but I actually tell a lie, I started off with a very old channel, where it was music and gameplay for Black Ops 1, and then I moved on from that and got a P4 and started doing like PlayStation 4 games and Xbox games, old ones like this, full walkthroughs of games. But now I'm back on Xbox One, which I fucking hate. Like, it's good for like Game Pass, but it's not good for like anything else really. Like recording wise, like you can't record that long. And that's why I think they put the instrument of like a USB can go up to an hour. But really, you have to have one that's like 3.0, and also you only can record up to an hour. Same with PS4, but with a PS4, you can live stream to YouTube and Twitch and all that. With Xbox One, you can live stream to Twitch, but what if you want your content up on YouTube, you know? You can't really do all about it. And we've tried test streams earlier on with like streaming it through the Xbox app to YouTube. We were going to do re8, like a full walkthrough of it, but you know, the stream kept on fucking up, and seems to only work when we're literally playing the game like it is now, and stuff like that, like just playing it normal and then streaming it. Like Resi 4 is working perfect, it's just re8, I think, because it's a newish game, and really for re4 you don't really have to have much resolution to it. Like you can put it down to 480p the max, but you know, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. But the stream is going well, and we're only doing one chapter anyway. But I'll be doing the rest of the chapters, the whole walkthrough of it at some point. But this is like mine and my girlfriend's first channel, and you know, together we're doing content together. She's got some good content. She likes The Sims, you know, like Sims 4 and stuff. So she's doing a few videos of that. She's already got a few up, which is great. I don't tend to watch what she's recording, so I always watch back what she's actually done, and it's actually fun seeing like how she builds it and stuff. I was a big fan of The Sims as well. I used to play Sims 2 quite a lot, but now I can't play it, so you know. But hopefully we can get into old games again. Like Mortal Kombat, I would love to do Mortal Kombat again. I will probably do a few Mortal Kombat 11 videos, but I'm not too sure yet. Because I have to restart again. And, you know, stuff like that. Just to give you a helpful build. There used to be a great glitch in that where you could get all the heads on the spikes by just holding the X button or the A button on the Xbox One whilst you go into the crypt, and you just keep it hold, but you don't run, and you just walk up to the heads and it unlocks. So at the moment I'm just collecting eggs, and the reason I'm collecting them is if you keep going in and out of the farm, you can actually farm eggs and basically have a lot of health. But You know, like it. And we got at least about 4 treasures in this area. You get a spinal, a beer stein, and that pearl pendant. I think, no, 3. Sorry. No, yeah, there is 4. Sorry. There's another one where these blue medallions are. I'm sorry I didn't show it up on the map where they were, but you can just follow the stream or follow another YouTuber who's 10 times better than me at getting the blue medallions. And it actually unlocks the Punisher. And the Punisher is a great handgun. It's the second handgun you get in the game, and it is like a 9mm, I think. And it actually goes through 2 enemies at once, so you can shoot 1 bullet and it goes straight through 2. So that's good, but that's about it really. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but you know, that's usually the gun I start off with and then go all the way through the game with it. I never bother buying the Blacktail. Now the Blacktail is probably one of the best guns in the game, but I just don't bother with it. And we're gonna get a quick time event. Now there is an actual glitch where if you throw a grenade before the activation of the boulder coming at you, you can actually skip it. But I have no grenade, so I'm just gonna, you know, run through it basically. Just get it over and done with. And then the next part we'll collect up to 4 treasures, 3 spinals and 1 cat's eye. And the cat's eye you can combine with the beer stein, which is great. It gives it more vinyl. But here we go. Come on, spam, and fucker go. Okay, I died. So now we have to do that bullshit all over again, but it's not as hard as you think. Like, I just hate that they have quick time events, but at least it's not like Chris out of Resident Evil 4, like smashing the fuck out of them because he's a psycho. But fuck me, you just overdo Chris, really. Leon's one of my favourites out of the Resident Evil series. Not just because of this game. Number 2 was one of my favourites. But it actually goes number 3, then number 4, and then number 8. Which it recently has been one of my favourites out of Resident Evils. Just recently I completed Resident Evil 7 for the first time. I just never got into it. I did play it in VR, and that just scared the shit out of me, so I was like, nah, never again, not touching it again. It was more towards his fucking wife that scared Mia, who scared the fuck out of me. How she goes psycho and stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, you can get very, very lucky by shooting the dynamite and blowing them up instantly. But at the moment, I'm just running around, because there'll be a few in here with dynamite, and there's one over here, but he's easier to kill for some reason. Oop. Oh yeah, by the way, they can still hit you through the window, even though they're on the opposite side, if you're close to it. So as you saw the axe go down, it glitched through the wall and basically nearly hit me, but I was lucky to dodge it, if you know what I mean. So I dodged it. He's gonna die now. And there'll be a grenade in here, which I should have used. That would have been helpful earlier on, but it doesn't really matter. But I'm just gonna go and collect the treasures now, guys. And the first treasure is just up here in this little cabin where that dude is. Watch out, there is a bear trap and that dynamite on the wall. So there's the spinal. Now if we run over to this tree, there'll be a bird's nest, and if you shoot that, you'll get the cat's eye, the red cat eye, and you need 3 of them to complete the Beerstein. So here we go into our inventory, and we're just gonna combine that with the Beerstein, and it's a rare gem as well. And you actually collect the yellow one, I think, in the cemetery later on, and then you find a green one as well. It all comes in the same colours as the herbs, so a lot of them you will get the same. But anyway, it's near the end of this chapter, guys, and there will be a cutscene. So I'm gonna say outro now. So my name is Conrad Rossi. Hope to see you in the next video of this shitty ass live stream. But peace, boys and girls.